never went to find herself another man. Blow 1,000 kisses to forgotten lovers. Touch me when my thinking turns to circumstance. Hop into my car, we'll drive to California.
Who came up with the name Wild Strawberries, and where did it come from?
It's sort of a joint effort, I think.
Yeah.
We made a little cassette in 1989 when we were in school, and we were reading actually the play Wild Strawberries, the screenplay from the movie by Ingmar Bergman. So we thought it was an appropriate name because Ken was in medical school and not that happy with it, and it's about a doctor. The movie's about a doctor at the end of his life, sort of wondering what he's done with his days and his life and stuff. So it's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Good old Ingmar, but
It's kind of boring, actually.
Well, on happier notes, how did you two meet?
I guess it was through family and stuff, church, and I was just a little kid when I decided I'd marry him.
We grew up together.
Yeah, I played Barbies with his sister and stuff, and he would always hide, I think, or he was never around when I went over, because I was like 8, 9 years old, 10, 11. I started to think I'd fall in love with him and marry him, and he was never around, so eventually I had to drop the sister and go after him.
Booker T was playing on the radio.
What made you decide to pursue a musical career?
Well, I'd been writing for a long time and started writing more when I was in medical school because I really hated medical school. So it was a good release, and it's become a very good release.
Good way out, yeah.
Why did you pursue a medical career?
It's sort of a long story. My dad's a doctor. Sort of, you can fill in the rest.
Shove it in your Elvis record. You could send your Valentine to your very own life-size Marilyn Monroe.
The first recording that he basically talked you into it. You didn't want to do it.
Yeah, well, it's not that I didn't want to do it. I was really shy and stuff. Ken actually sang half of that first album, and I sang the other half, and it was kind of just eventually we realized that people preferred listening to my voice. I think he's got a great voice, but so the first cassette's really fun for that reason. And sometimes we get fan letters that say we miss Ken's voice. You know, where did he go?
In your video that you think I'm lonely, does the hair cutting symbolize anything?
Yeah, sort of. I thought about the song, and on one level it's about a girl saying like screw you to a guy who's messed around with her or whatever. And guys are always, I hear guys like, just as I'm walking through life, talking to their girlfriends about not cutting their hair and blah blah blah. I hear stories from people too about that. Not that Ken's he doesn't care what I do with my hair, which is great, but I've heard that. So I thought that's one way to show this guy. You know, like I'll just cut my locks off because I don't care anymore.
What's your new CD called, and when will it be out?
We've got 2 titles right now we're sort of playing between.
I really wanted to call it The One You Think You Want, which is a lyric from one of the songs. We're not sure about that. Heroine, we'd love to call it Heroine because we have a song on the album called Heroine, which is with an E, about a heroine.
It'll be August, and it's looking like it'll be available in the States, not on import, like it'll actually get an American release.
How does the new CD differ from Bet You Think I'm Lonely?
I like Bet You Think I'm Lonely, but it's kind of flat. You know, you can put it on, and it never really varies from that flat. Whereas this one's more, it goes places, just a little.